So please feel free to both of you guys chime in. So why do you guys feel it is so difficult for men to open up to women?
Oh, bro.
Take it easy
You
on
want,
me,
you
okay?
want, you, I got, you think about it. I already know my answer.
Go for it.
Because it is used against you every single time.
What is it?
It's used against you every
Oh,
single
God,
time.
so many men say the same
Well, it's the
thing.
truth. Yeah, that's just how it goes.
Next time you want to kill your motherfucking self, don't call me. Like,
Yeah,
whoa,
and that's-
you gonna say that in front of fellas? That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, so as a man, you can't demasculate yourself in front of your girl because then you get dropped down a notch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then when something runs through her mind, he's like, well, he's not the man he used to be.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And unfortunately, I just went through it in divorce court, a 3-year-long divorce, $2 million divorce. So
Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that.
it's pretty fresh on what I got going on. I mean, it's been a while, but you know, the same thing happened. You know, so
And I think on top of that, we have become so programmed to not do it that we have a hard time like voicing it and putting it into words and really articulating exactly how we feel about a situation. You know what I mean? And God forbid it has something to do with being insecure or any of that. Like, I think we run from that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't feel right telling it to your girl, you know? But like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm in this place now where I feel like if I can't cry in front of you or you not willing to just be there for me during my hard times, like, I'm straight. Because me putting my feelings aside has complicated my mental health. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that we're doing what we're doing right now because it's allowing me to walk through the process myself, you know, and being able to put the mirror up for me and being able to look at what I have going on in my own life. And I just found out, like, I don't know, maybe a little over a month ago that I don't even really know what a relationship consists of on every level. I really don't.
That's interesting. That's very honest of you.
Yeah.
Would you say that a reason why maybe, you know, men tend to suppress their feelings and that becomes it becomes hard for them to express their feelings because they've been suppressed? Do you feel like it may come from childhood, from the theory of boys don't cry?
oh yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, you feel that?
100%. 100%. And I think that whole concept is crazy. You know what I mean? Because it's like, just like in the military, right? We was tripping out just talking about this. Like, I don't know if you ever been on the barracks.
Where?
The barracks, like,
Like
it's
on base.
on base, like the
Army
military
base.
dorm
Oh, I
rooms.
have been on. Yes, I have.
You've
Right.
seen them in you know shows.
Yeah, but the grass is immaculate. Everything is super clean. You know, like if you even try to cut across the grass, you ain't gonna see the person, but you're gonna hear, "Get off the grass." You know what I mean?
Right. Uh-huh.
But the grass is there for you to ground yourself. You're supposed to take them shoes off and ground yourself as many changes
like
as you
that.
get, because scientifically, your body needs that, right?
Okay.
But if you don't ground electricity, it has to find somewhere to go. You know what I mean? So if you go to plug something in, it's either gonna trip the breaker or it's gonna hit you. So imagine if you have somebody who's in the military, who's been trained as an administrator of war,
Right.
and then you never ground that person, and then you send them back into the world. What you think gonna happen?
Yeah. No.
You know? And it's the same thing with men. Like, they teach us early on. Like, I got a friend who I just argued with about taking his shoes off. He didn't want to take his shoes off and put his feet on. Man, you know, some white people shit, man.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Why you taking your shoes off outside, man? Come on. Like, you know, it's just,
Right.
it's a weird space as men to be in. Everything got to be tough and everything got to be
Right.
over the top. But it's just not the truth.
No, yeah. At the end of the day, we're all humans. You know, both men and women, we're humans. We all cry. We all have emotions, and one shouldn't be suppressing their emotions, and the other one's allowed to, you know, express them freely. So,
Exactly.
you know, hopefully this whole, you know, project that you guys are working on can help these men not only transition to civilian life, but help them express themselves more so that they can heal, so they can come back to who they were originally.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the
You know?
goal.